at 6.
An annual July 4th ceremony honoring those who fought for America took on a more modern significance this year. Organizers paid tribute to the heroic efforts of D.C. and U.S. Capitol police officers during the January 6th riots. News 4's Derek Ward takes us to Congressional Cemetery for the story.
They come to Congressional Cemetery every Independence Day, gathering at the grave of Elbridge Gerry, a signer of the Declaration of Independence.
We, descendants of the heroes of the American Revolution, who by their sacrifices established the United States of America, reaffirm our faith in the principles of liberty and our constitutional republic.
The principles they recite in their oath were tested 6 months ago within walking distance of this hallowed ground. It adds another dimension to this year's Independence Day observance.
This would be an opportunity for every American to really look at, the condition of the country and where we would like it to be.
Among those honored at the ceremony was MPD officer Mike Fanone, one of the officers who stood in the breach on January 6th.
I've been waiting for many, many weeks to stand next to this officer, and I want you to know I will shake your hand.
I also feel like there's 849 other MPD officers that deserve to be standing here just as much as I do.
Commendations for those MPD and Capitol Police officers who were there were also presented. Latter-day counterparts of those who, in their era, in their own way, defended the then new nation. People like Elbridge Gerry, whose name incidentally lives on through the gerrymander. He wouldn't sign the Constitution because he didn't think it did enough to protect individual and states' rights.
What would he think today? I think he'd probably say, well, life goes on. It's politics again.
Insert the history lesson from the last 6 months here.
And embracing compassion and empathy rather than anger.
At Congressional Cemetery, Derek Ward, News 4.
Officer Brian Sicknick, who died after the January 6th siege, was presented with a posthumous honor. Another reward was given to Officer Eugene Goodman, who lured the mob away from members of Congress on that day.